guys, CP the Tool Addict. Woo! We got the MATCO number 15 flyer, good from 7/13 to 8/4/2024. We're going to go over this, and right off the rip, we're talking about financing, everyone. And we're also going to be talking about how to become a specialist so you can be like your favorite YouTuber. Sonny, are you excited? She is excited. So we know what that means. We got to get right into this and get going because we can't be messing around. All right, let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this. Okay, so $9.99 financing. Really not that terrible. I know some people are going to be like 10%, which, you know, in today's standards, well, at today's interest rate prices, that's really not that bad because I've seen some interest rates that are almost terrible on, well, especially house loans right now at 7% interest rate. You're talking on, you know, a couple $100,000. That's a pretty hefty chunk. So 10% on, let's say, $10,000 toolbox, that's not terrible. You know, and the thing about financing is let me give you a little bit of insight into financing is it sucks. No matter how you look at it, whenever you finance, you're always paying somebody else. They're paying you for borrowing their money, okay? So it doesn't matter who it is and what the interest rate is. In my opinion, it's never good. Now, financialists and whatnot, and I don't like to get into this all that much, but financialists will tell you that if you're going to spend, you know, a certain amount of money, that borrowing it and getting a decent interest rate is a better return on your money. That way you can use your personal cash flow for better investments, okay, that actually have a better return. Some guys will actually say that 10% is not that big a deal because you can get 15% return on your cash flow. Now, you know, you listen to Sean Hannity or any of those guys that do that financial stuff, you know, those guys give you better advice than I do. So, just for anybody who's maybe wondering or curious, okay, you know, the interest rates on the tool truck are never the greatest option, okay? I will tell you that right off the rip. They're never the greatest option, but you got to look for at least, if you're getting a 10% interest rate, that's not terrible because they do go up to 20 to 24% interest rate. So with that being said, let's jump into the video, and we're going to jump into another topic. That is how to become a specialist. Have you ever wondered how to become a specialist? Well, nowadays, folks, you can literally become a specialist by working on at least 13 cars a year and entitling yourself with that name. That's right. It is a proven fact that you can get thousands of followers and tell people you're a specialist and you know something inside and out when actually you really don't. I mean, when you call yourself a specialist and you literally don't know how to activate a purge valve on a 2010 Outback, and this is, you know, the words of the specialist, and you use a Subaru Scan Select Monitor scan tool, sorry, marbles in my mouth, and don't understand that this is 2021 when this happened. You see the date here, that in 2018 that was the first time Subaru actually offered that in their scan tool or actuations on any purge solenoids on your vent valves for your evap systems. But a specialist would know that, right? I don't know, you guys tell me in the comment box. Also, I want to give you some insight on how to become a tool dealer, okay? You don't actually have to buy a route to become a tool dealer. You can call yourself a Snap-on tool dealer and give yourself accolades, but you're really an associate. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what an associate is basically a coattail rider. What they do is they work for somebody who actually invested the money and owned a tool truck, and then they try to take credit for being an actual tool dealer when you're really only half, which is what a coattail rider would do. And then you give yourself accolades and little, you know, doodads like this, which, I mean, if that's all you got for being a franchise store manager, franchise store manager, but you got these little tags to prove it, that's pretty cool, guy. Maybe you should kiss the ring, because that's what they really give you when you do something like the President's Club or the Gold, or you're the number 3 distributor in the entire world at one point. And I know that sounds a little bit arrogant, and I apologize. We're trying to be fun here and give some information and be a little bit, you know, facetious. All right, enough of that jazz. Sorry. Shots fired! Yeah, nonetheless, I just wanted to make sure that people understood the truth about something. But let's get back into the tool video because I think this is more important. Long-handled for extended reach, we got some Matco wrenches. Buy this 12-piece set. Get the 20 through 24 millimeter set for a value of $338. So for $439, you're going to get your 8 to 24 millimeter wrench set from Matco. Not a terrible deal. Not the worst. I don't like the spline drives and the Matco wrenches. I gotta say, they call them the anvil drive box in that can be loosened to torque, 6-point, 12-point. Kind of gimmicky. I think they ruined the wrenches. You know, the OptiTorques. Matco used to have some of the most amazing wrenches when Armstrong made them, guys. Some of you guys will never experience that. Some of you may have experienced that, but Matco used to have some of the best wrenches in the market, right up there with Snap-on. And now I would say that they're arguably not even in the top 5 in some cases. But if you like Matco wrenches, let me know in the comment box. It's not a dig on you. I don't care what you use. Remember this, guys, when I just give my opinion about something, always don't take it personally, okay? They're just tools. I love each and every one of you, okay? I love the tool industry. I love the blue-collar guys. And you got to remember when I make these comments about it stuff, these are off the cuff and just me being facetious, sarcastic, and at no time or in any time do you need to take any of this stuff personal, okay? That's all there is to it. A lot of people take things personally these days, and it's really no reason to be offended, okay? I'm just telling you, like, don't get upset about it. Like, just take it as a grain of salt. Give me a comment back. Razz me in the comment section. I don't care. We got the Oakley prisms. Gas cans have these glasses. Turbines have those glasses. Yeah, I have the fuel cells. I have all those. I love Oakleys. If you don't know, I'm an Oakley fan. Moving right along. We have some Lisle tools. We have some Lane tools, all in here rebranded. And some Master Cool tools. 5-ton bearing puller separator, 170-150. We have a 285-95 brake anchor pin press. 10-ton. We know that's a Lisle rebrand. 285-95. We have a 183-50 for the 51-piece rethread tapping die set, which is a Lang rebrand. And we have the Lisle 7-piece chrome cap buster set, 149.99. That is a Lisle rebrand from Matco. And then we have the tie rod adjusting tool, 51.95. And the 622.50 for the universal hydraulic flaring tool, which I will tell you I have a better option for that. There's another tool out from Shure that works absolutely phenomenal. And I think it's a little bit cheaper than the Master Cool one. It works awesome. There's a couple different options out here. Someday I should do a video just about brake flaring. If you guys do a lot of brake flaring, let me know. I have not done as much brake flaring because I buy kits now. Dorman actually makes some good steel line kits that are awesome. I do way too many brake lines and I don't like it. Brakes are my least favorite thing to do. I've done too many of them. I used to like them when I was younger. Now, it's just mindless and not challenging, and I don't like it. Moving right along, we have the Streamlight series lights here. The ProTac 2.0 headlamp, $238.50. The ProTac flashlight for $238.50. Same price. We have a Matco suction gun, $42.50. I've had one of those forever. They're handy. They're nice, as long as you keep grease on them. Don't let that thing dry out. Digital tire gauge with LED lights and magnets, $72.50. We got a 3-piece European GM oil socket set for 3-piece or European and GM socket set, $47.50. Moving right along, we have electronic specialties. I don't like these leads, guys. Get the AAS waves. I can't say that enough. People think electronic specialty stuff is great. It's actually middle of the road at best. And the only reason I say that is because I've had the leads that the pins pull out of them. They're pretty crappy, and they're not cheap. So when you waste your money on that stuff, yeah, it might seem like it's all right at first, but to be honest with you, the AES Wave is such a much qualitier set. It's just like my leads. I only use Fluke leads for meters because they're good quality, and they actually ohm out right. They do what they're supposed to, and they don't tangle up. They're nice. They're better stuff, and it's worth spending the money when you're doing that kind of stuff because a lot of times it's precision, and they last longer, and your initial investment, you're not going to pay that much more for buying the good stuff. Trust me, the AS Wave kit is like $227, and you get way more connectors. Plus, you get the micro GM connectors in there, which you don't get in this one. I got a whole mouthful there. Anyways, sorry. Heavy duty diesel compression tester set, $835.95. We got the circuit tester, volt tester, which is a coil one. Not a big fan of that. I like the straight wired one, $56.95. Circuit tester, 24 volt, $45.50. We have the flash compatible battery maintainer. We were just talking about this. Battery maintainer. I keep having problems with coming into shops where guys are sitting there diagnosing a car, draining a battery, and then the customer comes back 2 weeks later and goes, my battery shot. And they literally burned a hole in the cell of it. $475.50. This ain't bad, and this goes up to $100. And you need them on BMWs anyways if you're doing any flashing. Ignition coil tester, $33.50. Sorry, I know I'm giving way too much information in this video, guys. I apologize. If you'd like me to keep doing this stuff, please let me know in the comment box. If you like me giving this information when I'm talking to you, I don't mind doing it. I just feel like I talk too much, and I know you guys. Some of you guys just want to see the tools. It's kind of, I'm trying to find a happy medium. Okay, help me help you. That's all I'm saying. Help me help you. You know what? Okay. We got the Hyperstep drill bits, some of my favorite right here. This is a 21-piece set, $185.95. We got and it comes, what is going on here? Limited quantities, $167. The socket punch set, which is, Milton Industries owns that now. Fun fact, but, and you get warranty on the Hyperstep drill bits too. Awesome bits. $167.95 for the sockets. Those are awesome tools. Very expensive normally. C-style close quarter tubing cutter, $27.50. Another great tool to have, especially if you want to save yourself from running brake lines. But 13-piece extractor twist socket bolt drive set, $175.95. Decent one, works good. We have carbide rotary burr sets, $183.95. I say this all the time, guys. A 4-piece set from Mac is going to cost you $100. So you can get an 8-piece set, double the burr bits now, for $183 and their lifetime warranty. So this isn't a bad deal. I will tell you, the Mac ones are USA. These are not. These are actually, they are an Astro variation of them with a little better material than the Astro ones. Because you can buy the Astro ones dirt cheap, but these are lifetime warranted. And carbide bits, if you guys know you use them, you know. So a lot of them use ferrous one or aluminum ones now. One's for aluminum, non-ferrous stuff. AC recovery machine with a 2-year warranty. We got no price on it. And then we have our cooling system cap adapters here. We have the ones for the large trucks, $422.95. We have the 15-piece composite cooling system adapter set for $592 or $529. And then you have the coolant pressure tester for $289. That is a lot of caps and a lot of money right there, guys. Well over $1,000 for caps. So, yeah, and believe it or not, there's some guys use this. This is why I don't like working on every make and model anymore. Another quick little rant here. Over the years, I've learned that I'm going to have to start limiting how many cars I work on, what models I work on, because of things like this. Is it necessary for me to spend $1,000 so that I can have every make and model? I used to buy tools because I wanted to work on every make and model and be ready for every make and model. And it's just, spending $1,100 is just not worth it anymore to me, in my opinion. There's enough cars out there to fix that on the brands that I want to work on that, I don't need to go over my head. So when you're getting into this, or you're doing this, or you're actually looking into your future now, remember, being able to work on, maybe, I don't want to say it, but specializing in in the models that you want to specialize is not a bad thing to do. Pick the models you want to work on, and don't be afraid to stick to your guns on that. Top selling hammers here, 3-piece ball peen hammer set with fiberglass handles, $174.95. We have the Matco 4-piece magnetic organizer set, $86.50. Basically same thing you get at Harbor Freight. We got magnetic collapsible modular sets there for $30.50, $46.50, and $43.95. I love them. You guys love them. I like the oblong bowl. I don't have one, but I have plenty of the pop-up ones. Definitely handy. Kind of a gimmicky thing to buy, but we've got the 5-piece 3H drive and 11/16 dual drive 6-point spark plug socket with retaining ring, $144.50. Pretty nice to have those deep long ones there. We have organizers right here for $84.95. We have USA, some of my favorite extensions, guys. I use locking extensions pretty religiously. MATCO ones, 1/4-inch drive set. This is a great set to have, $137.95. Definitely worth the money to spend on these. In fact, I don't think you can get very many locking extensions that are worth a crap outside the tool truck. Moving right along here, we have a 1/4-inch drive hex drive 2-inch 60-tooth micro ratchet bit holder, $49.95. And then we have ourselves 11-piece metric 30-60 double end wrench set for $218.50. We have a stubby 72-tooth metric combination wrench set for $260. And then we have ourselves a 72-tooth split beam flex head torque wrenches for $296 and $395. And then moving right along, we have the MATCO Ratchets 1/4-inch drive 88-tooth locking flex head ratchets, $138.95. And the long handle or the comfort grip is $150.50. Sorry, I had ergo handle, 10 3/4 inches long ergo handle, and your choice, purple being my favorite color, which I don't have any purple ratchets because I stopped buying ratchets. I have way too many. Air conditioning shop supply stuff right here. We've got the 134 universal bore, large bore remover, $14.50. Universal valve core remover, $14.50. Aluminum block with 96-degree hoses and conversion couplers, $201.50. And then we have the Car Smart AC inspection tool, $369.95. Of course, you have some hoist up there from Coates. Then we have some Power Probe Tech, $352.50 for Power Probe 4, $234.50 for Power Probe 3EZ. We got the Power Probe Pulse with modulation adapter, $54.95, definitely a handy tool. And then the Power Probe Pulse current measuring adapter, which I do have, $54.95. Man, those things have gone up in price unbelievably. When I bought mine, they were like $24, and that's only 2 years ago, and now they're double the price. Relay bypass combo switch, kind of a nice thing to have, $94.50. 6-piece relay bypass set with amp loop, definitely a nice thing to have, $123. But if you buy the AES wave kit, here's a little tech tip, you don't need those because it comes with amp loops with the AES wave kit as well. So for a little over $200, you get the amp loops and you get the probes. Yeah, that's a good deal right there. And I've showed the AES wave kit, talked about it on my channel. It's in my deal. Yeah, it's a sore Peter. You can't beat it. $299.95, 42-piece 3H drive metric and SAE 6-point ADV standard and deep impact socket set. It's not terrible. $299 for all those. They are a SunX similarity, but the ADVs are nicer than the SunX. I have showed that on my channel. They definitely are nicer, and it has your labeling on them. They are a nicer socket. So if you can buy the ADVs on the right price, it's not a bad deal. We've got the 16-volt Invidium cordless ratchets, 3H ratchets kits for $382. And then we have a 12-volt, 16-volt cordless DC Ultra portable power supply for $81.50. MATCO apparel, we've got the impact wrench hairdryer, some t-shirts, some, jewelry, as always, so you can swag yourself out and basically support MATCO while they charge you. You can actually fly their brand, and then they don't have to pay you for it. You pay them. Definitely an interesting concept of marketing, guys. I will tell you that. We got the Milwaukee stuff here. Free M12 tool stuff. Yeah, we go over this every time. There's nothing, and I've never found a deal yet on the MATCO Flyer for Milwaukee stuff. Sad but true. They offer free batteries in almost every Flyer. Gotta say that adding Milwaukee to the MATCO truck has not been as lucrative as I would have expected. More MATCO merch. Yeah, buy our merch and rep our brand. Give us a plug everywhere you go. $32, $34. Everybody does this. I mean, but it's just funny about this stuff. You love your MATCO tools, then you fly it. You think they give you that stuff for free. Oh, that guy again. Anyways, guys. And last but not least, you can get yourself some free sockets with an impact. Buy the Raptor. This is a bad mamma jammer, the MT3765, $403.95, with a set of free deep sockets. Hell of a deal. This impact boasts of over 1,300 blows, 1,200 foot-pounds is what they're saying. So let's say realistically, if that thing's doing 600, that's a hammer. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you had a great week or going to have a great week. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.